Hey friends, it's Michael Kingswood and it's story time. But I'm not reading a story this time. I told you I was going to get a second story going this week, and I am. I just have not done it yet. I wanted to take a minute though to have a special announcement for you because I just got some great, awesome word today. You guys know I go to these workshops. Used to be in Oregon, now it's in Las Vegas. A lot of writing craft, business, how to learning the ins and outs of both how to write better and how to do the business better of writing. And these anthology workshops, I told you about them back in February because I went to the one this year and sold a short story at it. Well, I've been going to these anthology workshops for a few years now, and 2 years ago, I sold my first professional short story sale to this anthology, the Fiction River Anthology series. Now, professional being professional by the definition of the publishing industry, which for short stories is mostly, how much they pay you. Um, these days, the rate for being called a professional sale is 6 cents per word. So if you have a 4,000 word story, they pay you 6 cents a word, 240 bucks, and then they publish your story, and the person putting the magazine or the anthology together gets the royalties for so they can make their money back and make a living. And then if you some other person wants to reprint your story, then you get paid again. That's how it works with short stories. Novels is a different thing, and the professional standards for novels are a different standard entirely. But as far as professional, quote unquote, by the rules of the traditional publishing industry, this was my first sale. Anyway, it took a while, but hey, the anthology is finally out. Now, it's not like these guys at Fiction River and WMG were sitting on their tail and not doing anything. It took 2 years, but no, they were very busy. WMG is a pretty good sized publishing outfit, and Fiction River is going strong as a very successful anthology series, and they've, as part of their process, they buy a lot of stories ahead of time, so they have these things lined up, ready to go, you know, a good ways out, so they can get the advertising and reviews and all that other stuff squared away before things ever come out. And in this case, they've actually this year they told us, "Hey man, we bought far more than we really thought we were, and we have been really far behind." So, in this year's anthology uh, workshop and compendium thing, they've done fewer because they are so far ahead. So it took them a while to get to it, longer than they intended, but now it's out, and I think you should go buy it because my stuff's in it. It's called Fiction River Spies, Fiction River Anthology Series, Special Edition Spies. Um, Edited by Christine Catherine Rush, who is pretty well known in the science fiction and fantasy realm. She's won the Hugo Award for her writing and for her editing, which once upon a time was a big thing. The Hugos still are kind of a big thing, but not as big as they were because of a bunch of stuff. You have other things like the Dragon Awards and some others that have come up into prominence lately, but still, it's a pretty awesome thing, especially for when she won these things. It was, amazing. Um, she's very, very professional, very high standards lady, and I was like, man, I can't believe I sold something to her, and I did. It was great. Um, and this is not this series though is not the sort of things I've been reading to you very much here on this podcast. A lot of science fiction and fantasy is what I've been doing. This, she wanted present day, as if it was a spy thing going on in the present day. So those kind of spy stories. So this one that I wrote is actually about a overhead imagery analyst guy, the guy who looks at satellite photography and analyzes it, and some chicanery that he gets into, which was kind of a fun little tale. And there's a whole bunch of other great stories in it from writers who are much better than me. And of course, you're supposed to say that because you're supposed to be humble, but in this case, it's true. I'm just happy to be in it. It's out all over the place now on ebooks. I think it's $6.99 for a copy, and it'll be out in print here shortly too. But please go check it out. Help the guys at WMG Publishing who put these things together by picking up a copy and read, enjoy. Tell everyone how much you loved it, even the thing that I put into it. That'd be great. I'll put the link in the description, in the show notes for this and description, and it's also going to be at the end of this video. I made a books to read link to make it easy for you. Books to read's awesome because it's a service that consolidates all of the various stores that it's sold on into one link. So you go to it, and then you get to a separate landing page that has links to all the various stores that you might want to go to. Whether you go to Apple, whether you like Apple or Kobo or Amazon or whatever, it's one link that I can share that sends you everywhere. You've noticed if you paid attention to the links I've shared before, I used to use those links a lot because it makes it easy. So the link I put together for it is books2read.com/fr-spies. Easy. So go check that out and let me know what you think. Hope you enjoyed it. Come back here again in a few days. I'll have more stories of mine to read, and we'll continue to have fun. Until then, don't do anything I wouldn't do.